Hi there. I'm Tiffany, Director of the KonMari Consultant Program, and it's my pleasure to share with you a little more today about this beautiful program and how you can spark joy not only in your own life, but in the lives of those around you by becoming a KonMari Consultant. Let's get started. First, I have a few questions for you. Do these sentences resonate? First, I want to spend my days doing more meaningful day-to-day work. Are you someone who knows that you have a lot of passion and you want to work toward a greater purpose or a mission in life? And you want to make sure that your career is in alignment with those values and those goals that you have in achieving your mission. I love organizing. No, seriously, I love organizing. Maybe you're an organizing enthusiast. You've always loved tidying and the calm that it brings. And maybe also you're a fan of Marie Kondo and her joy-centered approach to organizing. How about this one? I want more control over my schedule. Maybe you're someone who balances a lot of responsibilities or a lot of different things in life, and you want to build a career or a source of income where you decide when you work, where you work, and who you work with. How about this one? I'm transitioning to a new chapter of my life. Maybe you're entering an encore career or you just have a major shift going on and you're open to change and you're ready to discover what this new chapter of your life might look like. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is time to embrace that change that you might be feeling is coming in your heart and in your mind. Our KonMari consultants come from all walks of life, and they share a passion not only for tidying, but for helping other people live their best lives and living their own best life. In other words, leading by example. It doesn't matter what your background is or what your prior career was, there's a place for you in this program. And the big question to ask yourself is, what is going to bring more joy to your life? And rest assured, if any of those prior statements applied to you, if you resonated with those, trust me, we are your people. You have found your community. Next, I'm going to share with you a little more about the KonMari Consultant Program. The program itself is a business certification. It gives you the ability to conduct paid services using Marie Kondo's trademarked and world-renowned method of tidying. Only people who get certified with KonMari Media are able to conduct these paid services using Marie's intellectual property. But if you ask any consultant, the consultant program is so much more than a certification. Our consultants will tell you that it's a community of like-minded individuals who are all driven to help others and live their best lives as a means of answering a calling to not only bring more joy to the lives of people around them, but to really organize the world and in doing so make the world a better and more peaceful place. Getting certified. Getting certified is a straightforward process. It is rigorous, but I like to mention that you will be supported each and every step of the way. Here's how it works. First, you'll read Marie Kondo's books, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up or Spark Joy, or the equivalent in your home language. You'll also tidy your home using the KonMari method of tidying. After that, you'll register for and attend a KonMari consultant course. Now, if you're still in the process of tidying your home or reading the books, don't worry. If you know you're ready to get started, you can go ahead and register as long as you're sure you're going to finish that first step by the time the course begins. After that, you'll become what we call a consultant in training. You'll be working with a certification coach who's a consultant themselves and gain experience working with and finding practice clients to become the best possible KonMari consultant. After you gain this experience and complete practice tidying reports, you'll take a comprehensive exam, be interviewed by our community manager, And you will also pay an annual membership, your first annual membership fee of 500 US dollars, and you will be certified. As you can see, the process is straightforward, but it does take work. But if you're committed to this process, we are here for you, and each step of the way, we have some support for you. Let's talk a little more about the KonMari Consultant course. We've designed the course to be as life-changing and impactful as the books and the method itself. The course goes way beyond the basics of the KonMari method. It's designed to teach you to understand deeply the philosophy, the mission, and the mindset of the KonMari method. In other words, the KonMari difference. It shows you that the KonMari method is different from traditional professional organizing in several important ways. And maybe the most important thing is we're all guided by joy. That's how we help our clients make decisions in this process of organizing and decluttering. Of course, we'll also go through each of the categories of the KonMari method: clothing, books, papers, komono, that's miscellaneous, and sentimental items. But this time you'll be learning about the categories all as it relates to your work with clients. You may have had the experience of tidying through each of these categories yourself, but you'll find that every client is a little bit different. And when you're their guide, really, it's about helping them discover what works for them within each category, with you as their supporter, their cheerleader, and of course, their coach. We talk a lot in the course about the importance of joy checking, because after all, joy is the all-important compass in organizing using the KonMari method. We'll talk about how you can help your clients joy check. In other words, how you're going to help your clients discover and grow the skill of asking themselves, what sparks joy? And does it spark joy? We have found consistently that 2/3 of our community that come to us are first-time business owners. So if you've never owned a business before and you're wondering about those business basics, how am I going to find clients? How am I going to decide how to price my services? Trust me, you're not alone. We've designed the course and the support you receive after the course to address those important business foundations to empower you and set you up for success from the beginning. The course is live, whether virtual or in person, and we've very carefully designed it so that it is impactful, interactive, and informative. You'll receive insights from Marie Kondo herself live, as well as 5 KonMari consultants, including your 2 master level instructors. Master level consultants are our top level of consultant who have 1,500 hours or more of tidying experience, which means that you'll be taught by 2 instructors who have a combined 3,000 hours or more of real life experience with clients that they're using to share with you and help set you up so you can work with clients too. You'll also hear from 3 panelists as well. The entire course curriculum has been designed by Marie Kondo, so of course we want to make sure that the certification course itself is joyful and impactful. But the course really is just the beginning of not only your journey, but what you receive when you register for this course. Your registration includes a year of support and continued professional development. You're going to receive 2 meetups post-course to help you stay accountable and stay on track to success and keep in touch with your fellow course mates. You'll also be designed a dedicated certification coach. They're a KonMari consultant themselves, and they're there to really mentor you, guide you, and provide insights on how you can be a more effective KonMari consultant. You're also going to receive up to a year of provisional access to those important membership and licensing benefits. In other words, you're going to be able to conduct paid services even as a consultant in training, so you can earn income as soon as you finish the course. Additionally, and many of our members appreciate and love this, you'll have access to a library of business enrichment workshops, not only recordings, but monthly. We also host a new one live. that will cover topics that you might be wondering or that you want to learn more about as you develop your business. Some of these past topics have included how to get clients, how to price your services, how to conduct virtual sessions with clients, how to build your digital presence, so it's all about marketing, and building business systems so that you can automate those processes and your business can even work for you in your sleep. Next, we'll go over what to expect after you finish the course. The course itself costs $2,998 US to register. After that, you'll pay an annual membership and licensing fee of $500 US to get certified and to stay certified and be able to conduct those paid services using the KonMari method. That breaks down to less than $42 a month. Now, you'll be in business for yourself. You're not a franchisee or an employee of KonMari Media Inc., which means we don't take any commission on your earnings and we don't charge any franchise fees. We only charge that single annual membership fee for you to stay active. That means your first year or your first year up to certification, your total investment will be $2,998 US, and it'll be about $500 US each year after that. Now let's talk about your return on investment. We have found that many consultants worldwide earn between $50 and $150 US per hour for their services. If you're working with a tidying festival client, in other words, a client who will work with you with all 5 categories of the KonMari method, it might look a little like this. You'll work with your client for 5 hours on clothing, books, and papers. You may have a couple sessions on kimono and 5 hours on sentimental items. Your billable hours for a tidying festival client will be around 30. So for a consultant earning around $100 US per hour, that could be $3,000 US for a single tidying festival client. In other words, the course will pay for itself within 1 or 2 tidying festivals, and your annual fee will pay for itself with an hour or less of work per month. So as I mentioned, in order to remain certified and to activate your certification, you'll pay a licensing fee, currently $500 US, each year you're active. This licensing fee allows you to conduct your business as an independent certified KonMari consultant. You can use the title certified KonMari consultant. You'll be listed on our KonMari consultant, our KonMari.com consultant directory. So potential clients will be able to find you or verify your certification with us. You'll get a digital badge and you'll also have access to some marketing assets, including licensed photos of Marie to promote your business. Your membership comes with the credibility that comes with the KonMari method itself. Marie is a best-selling author. She's touched millions of lives around the world using this universally successful KonMari method of tidying. And now you are going to be able to use this method in order to build your business. It's a huge foundation. In addition, your membership includes ongoing professional development opportunities. Again, you're going to have monthly opportunities to learn in business workshops, to meet up with each other in virtual coffee chats, and to also work live and really take a deep dive into different elements of your business in sessions we like to call Focus and Flourish. You'll have constant opportunities to connect, and you'll also have opportunities to review or check out recordings of prior workshops so you can learn at your pace. You'll be able to keep learning and growing at every stage of your business development. Additionally, you'll be plugged into a community of people who are all like-minded. They're all just like you, wanting to help others live their best life. I consider our professional community to be one of the most joyful in the world, and I can't wait for you to learn more about it as well when you join, right? This community is here for you whenever you need support. In other words, you never have to go it alone. You might have questions, or you might simply want to connect with other members of the consultant community, and we are always here to listen and to connect and to help each other thrive. So the goal really is to live a life that sparks joy. Marie often says it starts with you. When you live a life that sparks joy, you'll inspire others to do the same. And you'll also inspire and work with your clients so that they can live their best life as well. So if this sounds like something that's for you, if it sounds like something that you're interested in, we would love to welcome you to our community and get you started doing what you love for life. Visit events.konmari.com to find out what courses are open for registration coming up, whether virtual or in person. If you're ready to take the leap now, you can register now. If you're still thinking about it, keep in touch. Your support really starts here. So you can sign up for our newsletter by going to konmari.com/newsletter. And you can always reach out to us with any questions you might have or arrange a call with a member of Team KonMari to go over more details about the program. Just reach out to KC, that's KonMari Consultant, KC Event at konmari.com, and we'll be happy to hear from you. On behalf of all of Team KonMari, I want to thank you so much for learning more about the KonMari Consultant program. I absolutely can't wait to welcome you to this joy-centered community of professional organizers and be part of your journey in discovering and living your best life. Thank you again. I'm Tiffany, Director for the Consultant Program, and I look forward to seeing you at the course and in the KonMari Consultant Program.